Hi, parents, and welcome. This is Miss Alford, and I am welcoming you and your child into our second grade classroom. Miss Price and I are very happy to have you, and we do hope to be back in school before long. But I have just a quick introduction, so hopefully this will be enough information to get you started on the first month of school. So here is your welcome letter. Everything will be posted in Google Classroom in the materials, and I will share it on Class Dojo as well. We're happy that your child will be learning with us this year. We want you to stay safe, happy, and healthy, learn, and make friends. We will use Class Dojo to communicate and share assignments and links. We will also use Google Classroom and Google Meet to teach and post assignments and resources. You will receive a weekly calendar with assignments and links to meetings. All assignments will be due by the end of the week, and I will show you that calendar and assignment document after this. We will have daily live sessions. Health will be every day to start the school day, 8:50 to 9:13. We are following the district-created schedule, which may be why some of those times look a little strange. Every day there'll be a live foundations lesson, 9:16 to about 9:46. The foundations lesson will kick in the second week of school. We'll be doing a lot of just making sure all the students are ready for their learning next week. So the foundations will kick in the following week. And then we have math live beginning at 12:40 every day. It will not be live teaching until 1:52, but Miss Price and I will always be available and there if you need us or your students need the students need us. But they will receive a live lesson and then independent work. We have recorded learning sessions. Sessions are recorded to support your child in being able to return to the directions and activities when needed. Okay, that way they're always available when they need to return, or if you have a more convenient time to work with them. There will be read alouds that have reading strategies, teach reading strategies. There'll be social studies and science lessons. Miss Alford and Miss Price will be available on Google Meet, Classroom, and Class Dojo according to the second grade schedule each school day. Your child will use the following apps and websites: Google Classroom and then Google Meet, ClassKick, which I am going to show you. This is the one app that your child will be on daily. IXL to practice math, SumDog to practice math, and then Epic. It's a phenomenal digital library. And I have log-on instructions for that as well for you. So this is what the weekly schedule is going to look like. As you can see, next week's is prepared. So at any given day or time, all you do is click on that link and it will get you right to the live classroom. If there's a ClassKick link and code, that means it's an activity that can be done independently at a time that is convenient for you and your child. There also are links to the specials. I am awaiting Mr. Clayton's, but their child can also access Mr. Clayton's music class from their Google Classroom dashboard, and I will show you that. So everything you need for next week is already in place. Miss Price and I talked, and we like the idea of weekly assignments rather than daily. That way your child can work at their pace, and you have a little bit more flexibility when you are able to help your child if they need it. We will be available according to the second grade schedule from about 8:50 to 3:05 every day, but they still will have the ability to work independently at whatever is most convenient for you and your child. So here is a week's worth due November. No, it's not November yet. Due September 11th. Here is the first set of activities. I'm awaiting Miss Price's. This will probably go down to one ClassKick slide for next week. In the future, there might be more math. But we have one science activity, and then we have one social studies activity, and 4 read alouds. And I will take you back to those activity links to show you how that works. But I want to go over our rubric. So what we have here, parents, is how Ms. Price and I would like to think about grading for the upcoming school year since we're learning remotely. A lot of the grade will come from actual class participation. Are they participating? Are they showing up for their Google Meets? And are they completing their activities and assignments? Okay. The grade is going to go away when I share this with the students next week, but I want you to know how the check pluses align with the letter grade, because it's the letter grade you'll see in the report card. So we'll talk up to the students about feeling, thumbs up, feeling proud about their work. We showed up, listened, did the best work, completed my entire activity. Or perhaps just a check. I tried, but could do better. I showed up, but maybe didn't listen or try my best. I only did some of my work or activity. And then, of course, I let myself and my teachers down. I showed up, so came to the Google Meet, but didn't really do my activity. And then if you're not participating, if you're not coming to your Google Meets, if you're not completing assignments, then we have no choice but to give the F out, and we certainly don't like to do that. All right? And like I said, when your students see the rubric next week, when your child, this is what they will see. And I will review this thoroughly with them. All right. So let's go back to how they access assignments. So the first one that they'll have is a reading interest survey. I really want to make sure I am growing your child as a reader. And so when they click on that link, it looks like the code is already in, which is perfect. So as long as your child has ClassKick app downloaded from self-service, which we will go over next week, into on their iPad, all they have to do is enter their name, and they're right in the activity. It's that simple. What I like to do is make sure I record everything. Every time you see the play button, it's Miss Alford or Miss Price's recording. We know all our students, all our children are not reading at the same level. So I want to know that they can still complete this activity independently and they can listen to directions.
Hi, boys and girls. Today, you are going to take a survey. So I am going to ask you questions.
Okay, so this is a reading interest survey, how they feel about themselves as readers, how they feel about books and stories. And I explain each part of the rubric.
This emoji means I love it. And this emoji means I like it. Yeah, I like it. And this emoji means, it's all right. And this emoji means I don't like it.
Okay, so I've explained, I didn't have you listen to the entire directions, but you can see how I set it up so your child should be independent. And then in the directions, they were told to click on the writing tool, whether highlighter or pencil, click on it, and then circle how they feel, okay? So for instance, let me erase this quickly, okay? Let's get back.
Okay, boys and girls, now I am going to read each of these questions to you, and you are going to use a drawing tool and circle your answer to that question.
Okay, so that's how this will be the first activity they complete. They should be able to do it independently. And then the beauty of it is, as a teacher, I have access to the entire Blackboard. Let me show you. I have access to the entire, I'm signed in as a student. That's why it wasn't letting me in. But now I can log in as the teacher. And I want you to see what I see. So when your child does that, completes that assignment, I can come right here and I can view all their work. So each of those slides will pop up to me and I can view it, I can grade it, I can leave them comments and messages. So that is exactly how we will be using ClassKick to complete our activities. Finally, of course, this is Google Classroom. Your child will have different classrooms to access their specialist teachers if you choose not to follow the links that Ms. Price and I are placing in the schedule and in the assignments. So your child can get to Ms. Keene either through this Google Meet link or right through their classroom, Google Classroom. I mean, we have a lot to go over with your child next week, but I wanted you to have an introduction so you knew where to find information. We are always available on ClassDojo, and resources will be placed both in ClassDojo as well as in the Google Classroom.